today's video, I will share with you 5 interesting things about Kogi State I've learned during my visit over time. David here, and on this channel I share with you guys inspiring short films on places and people. So do check out the channel for content I might find interesting, and if you find anyone interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and be a part of this community. For those of you who are already part of this community, thank you for sharing our video, commenting, and as well liking. Alright, let's get into today's video. Do you know that the biggest public vocational school is located in Lokoja in Kogi State? The school is called Nigerian-Korea Friendship Institute of Vocational and Advanced Technology. Built and donated by the Korean government in 2015 through its agency called KOICA. The school offers different courses such as computer science, mechatronics, automobile, welding, fabrication, electrical, among others. After graduation, students are awarded with a National Innovation Diploma and a National Vocational Certificate. Some lucky students even get the chance to do their industrial training in Korea companies such as Samsung, LG, Hyundai, Kia in Nigeria. So if you want to learn more about the school, you can actually reach out to them. I'm sure they have a website as well as a Facebook page. By the way, I want to give a big shout out to the government of the Republic of Korea for doing a lot of development projects in Nigeria. Besides the school I just mentioned, the government through its agency KOICA has also done a lot of projects in Nigeria, including building a very advanced primary and junior secondary school in Abuja here. They also have built rice processing centers in Niger State and other places as well. And most importantly, they are also doing a great work in human capital development, because a lot of Nigerians, especially government officials, have received their either PhD degree program, master degree program, or 2 weeks training in Korea free of charge. So this is a great stride that they are doing in Nigeria, and I want to use the opportunity to say, like they say in Korea, "Kamsahamnida." Kamsahamnida, that means thank you. If you'd like to learn more about what the Korean government is also doing, I'm sure you can check out their Facebook page. They also have a YouTube channel. You can check that out, and also have used my channel to share a couple of things that they've done, and you can also check that out. Alright, that being said, let's go over to the second thing I've learned about Kogi State. Do you know that the largest cement production factory in Africa is located in Obajana in Kogi State? The factory is owned by the richest man in Africa, known as Ajaokuta Dangote. The factory produces over 1 million metric tons of cement every single year. For those of you who may be interested to learn a little bit more about this place, I have a video that is dropping soon, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn up your notification bell, and so you receive an alert when the video drops. Moving on now to number 3. Do you also know that some of the biggest abandoned project is located in Kogi State? Well, this is a very sad one, but honestly, that is a reality. The notable one is the billion-dollar steel factory called Ajaokuta Steel company, which has been abandoned for over 40 years now without effective utilization. During the course of my visit in Kogi State, I have heard a lot about this Ajaokuta Steel, so I did a little bit of fact-finding documentary about this place, asking questions and also shooting about the whole place. It's really an amazing investment that have gone in there, but it's unfortunate that the place is not being utilized for 40 years. So I have a full video on this place dropping soon, so do subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you get to see this content when they are dropping very soon. Besides Ajaokuta Steel, another big abandoned project is the dredging of the River Niger. According to the Minister of Transport, Mr. Rotimi Amechi, the Jonathan administration awarded a 47 billion contract, out of which 34 billion was paid to the contractor to get this job done. Unfortunately, as of the time of this video, nothing is being done about it. Just think about this, 34 billion naira was paid, yet this job is not done. Nigeria now, wow. Again, according to the Minister of Transport, the present administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is doing the job for 100 million naira. However, as at the time of this video in September 2021, I don't see any dredging going on in this river. If you live in Lokoja, if you live in Kogi State, and if this River Niger is being drenched and I don't know about it, please comment below so I get to know. But from my visit in the state and from looking around the state and shooting around the state, I have not seen this job being done. That's it. Another notable abandoned project is the magnificent Confluence Beach Hotel that was built by the late Governor Ajaokuta to serve as a first-class accommodation and tourist center for guests within and outside the state. However, this place is currently a shadow of itself and is currently rotting away. Alright, so moving on to number 4. Kogi State have a very beautiful waterfront hills. As you drive along the road entering Lokoja, you will see houses built on hills just opposite the river. The view is really awesome and will make a great tourist attraction if harnessed. Personally, I think the government can make a great tourist attraction if they can develop the waterfront of the Lokoja. Basically, all they need to do is to do a kind of a land swap where they will relocate every resident and everyone living in that riverfront to another location, properly settled, and then they will redevelop that waterfront, build some kind of tourist attraction point, observatory, hotels, and other stuff that will be a kind of a point of attraction for people that are traveling down that road, so people can stop by, lodge there, enjoy themselves, and have a great time. So this is what I really think that can be done. That waterfront is really a great potential for tourist attraction. Another hill point attraction in the state is the Mount Patti, which is about 1,500 foot tall mountain. From this point, you get to see the amazing view of Lokoja and the waterfront. It has been documented that it was at this place that the British writer and journalist Flora Lawson, who later married Lord Lugard, conceived and named the name Nigeria. Another tourist point is the Confluence Point, where the River Niger and River Benue meet in Lokoja. I've also done a video about Mount Patti as well as the Confluence Point between River Niger and River Benue. So we have a playlist on Lokoja. You can actually check out that playlist and you can find these videos there. Well, the 5th point for today, and also which is the last point, is kind of funny, but it's really true. Well, if you visit Kogi State and you are wearing a mask, somehow people look at you like a man from the moon. Because residents in Kogi State do not wear face masks. Well, this is not far-fetched because the present governor of the state does not believe in wearing face masks and have repeatedly stated that the Kogi State does not have COVID-19. So this also reflects on the residents of the state as well as public servants. You will find people attending public functions without face masks. But I also find this very funny because the state also have an isolation center, and it has been said that they are currently administering COVID-19 vaccine to the residents. Well, in contrast, when I visited Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom State, government officials in that place take wearing of face masks very seriously. In fact, you cannot have a meeting or probably go into public offices without wearing face masks. So you can see two extremes, where government officials in one state really don't care about that, and the other state they really care about face masks. Well, I personally believe that the Yiboma recommendation of wearing face masks, taking a vaccine, or social distancing cannot save anyone. We are living in the last days and will continue to hear stories of war and sicknesses. So trust in the Lord your God and you shall be saved. This is my advice to everyone and anyone that I know. People wear face masks and they're still dying. People take the vaccines and they're still dying. So these measures cannot save anyone. So I personally believe that you have to trust God for your own safety, for your own protection, and for your own future. Alright, so did you know all of these 5 things I've listed before about Kogi State? Or there's anyone that's interesting to you? I'd like to see your comments below. Let's discuss about it. But please, let's keep it respectful without insulting anyone. Coming up next is the Smart Hotel in Kogi State, fact-finding documentary on Ajaokuta Steel, and a documentary on the largest cement factory in Africa. But that's it on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and be a part of this community. For those of you who are part of this community, thank you so much for supporting me. The plan is to hit 10,000 subscribers, and that can only be done if you do that little part that I'm asking you. Share this video, comment, subscribe, and like. See you guys next time.